so I know I'm a day late, or possibly 2 if this doesn't get posted till the morning. I'm gonna try and have it up tonight, but I mean, shit happens. I fall asleep a lot of times when I start uploading and don't hit publish till morning, but I'm gonna try and stay up till at least this one makes it up tonight. But anyway, my July favorites list, which admittedly is both short and also heavily tinged by the shit that's been going on in my real life lately. So I mean, just fair warning, be kind to me in the comments. I know, I go through periods where I get into a little bit of train wreck mode. This has been one of those months, but for a very good reason. There is most definitely very soon a vlog coming talking more in depth about it, but I'm just gonna be real with you guys. I've already stated it a few times in other videos, but for those who missed it, I'm gonna go over it again. But not just yet, a little later in the video, but we're gonna start off with the lippies. So the first one that made the list, whoops, I dropped it, was the chapstick duo in Citrus. Been enjoying this little guy. It's basic, but I have still liked it and used it quite a bit. Second, actually the other two, both were very late additions because they squeaked in right at the end of the month. But this guy, the Carmex Honeydew Melon, I'm so glad I gave a second chance to, because this has quickly become another favorite. And basically ever since I opened it, it has pretty much been what has non-stop been on my lips. Nothing on him right now, though, because I'm going to film a review right after I finish recording this, and I don't want to have to waste it and clean it off, so yeah. And the other one is the Chapstick Total Hydration in Hello Bordeaux, which I reviewed not yesterday, but the day before, but I think I hit post on it yesterday, so... But yeah, it squeaked in very last day of the month, but it is absolutely gorgeous, and we'll be getting a lot more wear coming soon. Now, the next two items I do not physically have on my person at this time because I drank them. And I probably shouldn't have, but I drank them. Because when you find out one of your parents has cancer, and it's aggressive, you know, and you have a little bit of a problem, it tends to make you fall off the wagon. Funny thing. So, I mean, at least I am being honest with you guys. I'm being transparent about it. That, yeah, I slipped off the wagon. I am trying to dust myself off and pick myself back up, get back on the cart. But there was a solid week in there where I just was train wreck city, and that was the week I didn't upload at all. So, I mean, correlation, just saying. But the two items in question, well, one is more of a brand in general, because it wasn't just a single bottle, admittedly, but just cupcake wines in general. I don't think I found one that I disliked. But to be fair, those I was not drinking alone. Those I was drinking with my dad, which... terrible to admit because he also has a drinking problem, but those were on him for bringing them in the house. But oh, the Cabernet especially, that one is good, but all of them are really sweet, and I liked them a lot. And now I see why my friend Carrie enjoys the cupcake wine so much. I'm like, oh, they are really good. I had not had them until last month, and oh, they're pretty good. They're pretty good, I gotta admit. But my other one, when we got a worse twist of news, still pertaining to same piece of news, about said cancer also being spread into the lymph nodes. So then I bought a bottle of 99 bananas. That one I did drink entirely on my own to my head in a 2-day span. And it was good. Not gonna lie, it was good. For those who don't know what it is, it's like 99 or 100 proof schnapps that's flavored like banana. It's so strong, it literally feels like you're drinking freaking rubbing alcohol. No joke. But it is what it is. They make it in all different flavors. I was on the fence between, am I gonna get the banana, am I gonna get the peach? And I figured, in case I drink till I throw up, I'd rather not throw up peach and ruin it for myself. So, for the record, I did not throw up. I did not make myself sick on it. I just imbibed a lot more quickly than I probably should have. But, shit happens. Shit happens. When you're grieving, you cope, and a lot of times, you grapple onto unhealthy coping mechanisms. But when I finished that, I was like, okay, I got it out of my system. Time to pick myself back up. Get my shit back together. I've been good since then. So, just saying, that was my bad week in there, but okay. So, now that we got that out of the way, I did just, for the sake of transparency, both had to go on the record to admit I did that for the sake of accountability, but also because they were really good and they did make it onto my favorites list. Oh god, okay. So now that that's off my chest, the two non-alcoholic drinks that made it onto the list of drinks that I quite enjoyed and were favorites throughout the month both got reviewed, so I mean, these aren't a shock, are the Celestial Seasonings Acai Mango Zinger and the Vermont Maple Ginger. These I've been alternately drinking pretty much all day, every day, since I opened them. So, those are a thing. Even though it's been hot out, doesn't matter. Does not matter. You can have tea anytime. And I realized I could make it into iced tea. Really don't want to, though. I kind of have no desire to turn it into iced tea. I'm like, it tastes good hot. Don't fuck with something if it's not broken. You know? Anyway. Next one. I do not have a physical item to show for it. And that is because it is the Gong Show. I had heard of this ridiculous thing for a long time, both the original and the remake. Didn't know what it was. And my dad had it on one night. And I wasn't even, in the same room, per se. I was on the other side of the wall in the dining room. Like, the way that our house is like that, there's the dining room, and it connects onto the living room, and it's just like a big open archway. There's no door between them. There's a little divider wall, but I mean, there's a big-ass archway. So, I mean, if the TV's on, you're going to hear it loud and clear. So, I'm sitting there on the computer, minding my own business, doing whatever it was I was doing that day, and he's got the Gong Show on, and I'm just like, is that Mike Myers? He's like, no, this is Tommy Maitland. And I was like, Tommy Maitland? Who the hell is Tommy Maitland? So I get up, and I go look, because I was like, bullshit, it's Mike Myers. And I look, and, it's not Mike Myers. Sure as hell sounds like him, though. So I go sit back down. And the more I'm listening, the more I'm just like, for real, though, he sounds exactly like Mike Myers. It's like if you took all his characters and threw them in a blender at the same time. That's what this guy sounds like. He's like, it's not. So he hits info on the guide on TV. And it's got that name in there. But at the very end, it says Mike Myers. And I was like, really, though? So he's just like, yeah, but it's not that guy. And I was like, fine. So I sit my butt down. I'm just like, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to wait for Mike Myers then. Whole episode went by, which I quite enjoyed, especially because apparently Will Arnett is on it, and I kind of have a girl boner for him. But anyway, so watching this, and he never pops up. So I'm just like, go back to my computer, Google, Gong Show, Mike Myers. First thing that comes up is an article about Tommy Maitland is Mike Myers. I was like, fucking told you so! I knew it! I know that voice a mile a freaking way. For how many years I have been obsessed with the Austin Powers movies. I'm trying not to sneeze, by the way. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, so for how many years I've been obsessed with the Austin Powers movies and basically anything else he has ever been in. I was like, for real, I know his voice a mile a friggin' way. That is Mike Myers. I don't care what sort of prosthetic getup he's got on his face. I know him a mile away. You are not fooling me. You are getting nothing past me. So then, with that knowledge in mind, I made a point of watching it the next week. I was like, okay, now I'm listening for it specifically, now that I know that it is indeed him. And yeah, not only is it all his Austin Powers characters, basically all in one character, all blended up. Also throw in a touch of Shrek, and a touch of Cat in the Hat, maybe even a little bit of Wayne's World. And that is the accent you get that he uses for the character Tommy Maitland. And it blows my friggin' mind because the whole time he's talking, I'm picking out little bits of, I hear Austin, no, I hear Dr. Evil, no, I hear Fat Bastard, no, I hear, and like my brain's going 10 zillion miles an hour with this. I'm just like, this is such a freaking trip. The more I read up on it, more of a trip, because apparently his parents are Liverpudlian, which I knew, and he's basing this character off of the old, like, late-night TV variety shows he used to watch with them. I'm just like, so it's not only all these characters, but we've even got a nod to Liverpool in here. So yeah, between all of that, and the fact that Will Arnett's been on almost every episode I've watched, I'm like, yeah, that gets onto my list of favorite things this month. So, almost done already. I told you I don't have that many things this month because I've been so freaking blindsided with that horrible news that we got this month. But yeah, so it kind of is no shock that in my little bad attitude that I've been having, when I had to run a Joann's to get like 2 more skeins, it wasn't even worth doing a haul. I legit only needed 2 skeins of yarn just so I could complete a freaking quick rush order. I'm not gonna do a haul video for literally 2 skeins of the same color of yarn, and that's it. The only other thing I got was this bag. Just saying. Just saying. I saw it right next to the checkout stand for like $1.99. I was like, that practically speaks to me on a spiritual level right now. I'm getting that. So I did. And thankfully, my dad decided to not be a douche that day and was like, well, you might want to put that one back and get the next one behind it because the handles are all dirty. And I looked at it and, okay, thank you. So I went and got this one that wasn't dirty. And on the side, it's got these cute little knitting needles. And yeah, that's the same thing. But I don't think held back you guys can see it, but if I hold it up closer, you can see it looks like stockinette stitch. I'm just like, oh, the level of detail on this is adorable. Honestly, it's not like a high quality tote bag or anything. It's kind of like those reusable shopping bags that you get. The kind of plasticky feeling ones, vinyl plastic. It's one of those. But I mean, honestly, I was so amused with what it said on it and thought the design was cute. I was like, I need that. And it has been a quick favorite. And I have had it where I can see it at basically all times ever since I got it. Oh, goodness. So, again, next one does not have a physical item because it was something I was watching on Netflix, which was originally on the CW, but apparently I missed it the entire time it was airing on the CW, and it's since been canceled, so there is no season 2 to look forward to. Makes me sad. Just very, very weird, ironic, kind of sick timing for the universe to have me just complete binge watching it, and then that bombshell news to hit literally within days of finishing watching it. But the show Life Sentence, which is not a prison show, no. It's about a girl who thought she had terminal cancer and lived like she was dying and then was cured, and now has to deal with, oh shit, I made a bunch of decisions on the fly that I didn't think I was gonna have to answer for. How do we move forward with that? And I was just like, You know, for multiple reasons, that speaks to me. So I was like, well, I guess I'm watching that show. And I did, and I'm really sad that there is no season 2 to look forward to, but at the same time, you know, they kind of left it in a decent enough spot where it's kind of open-ended, where it's like, you could draw your own conclusions about what happens there. It's kind of an okay ending spot. It's almost like they knew that they probably weren't getting renewed, so they just wrote it to where, you know, we could leave it there. But yeah, so there's that. And then this one obviously is not new to me. I've had this many, many years, but boy, has it been getting a lot of play lately. Not surprisingly, yes, it kind of is a literal cry for help, but the Beatles' Help album. Figuratively and literally, just, you know, it is what it is. So, just saying. Don't think anyone cares, but track listing, there you go. But, yeah, that's been a thing. Especially the title track. There's one day I just listened to it on repeat for like 4 hours non-stop. There is also, when I very first got the news about all of this, I wasn't sure how much I was allowed to say publicly about it yet. So I was kind of speaking in code through song links on my Facebook. Probably not so subtly. Oh, what did I do? I did the Beatles' Help, The Who's I Can't Explain, then the Beatles Ask Me Why. So, Help, I Can't Explain, Ask Me Why. Yeah, dorky as hell, don't care. Kind of disturbed me that literally the only person who even caught on that I was trying to convey a message was my sister. So, there's that. But, it's cool. But it is what it is. I'm used to that shit. I'm usually ignored. So, anyways. So this album has been on heavy rotation lately just because it feels like it's speaking to me and describing it. It's, yeah, literal interpretation of my life at the moment. Because everything fucking sucks. So, anyway. This last one kind of goes along with that. It was gonna make it onto the list. It only gets an honorable mention because it doesn't quite work right. But it sure is cute. My little Sgt. Pepper alarm clock. Now, why is it not officially part of the list? Because apparently the alarm part, the whole reason I bought it, does not work. I've never had a twin bell alarm clock before this one, and I have switched it to on. I swear to God, if it does it right now, I'm gonna be pissed. Because you can see, it is not early. And this is the actual time right now. So if this suddenly goes off while I'm recording, I'm pretty sure my dad will literally murder me. But screw it. We're just gonna play with it to prove a point that it does not ring. No matter what you do, no matter where you set it. Nope. It'll like click when it gets to about there. That's it. It never goes off. You can leave it there. You can move a little further. You can wait for it to surpass it. It does not matter. And yes, I'm turning it the correct way, even though it's going backwards. It's the direction it says to turn it. I tried turning it the other direction too, out of curiosity. It did not seem to make a damn bit of difference. So I'm gonna turn that back to off, just, you know, in case, because I'd rather not be killed for having this go off in the middle of the night should it suddenly decide to work. But, yeah. Kinda bums me out, since 99% of why I bought this was for a very short video snip that I needed to get for my secret Instagram, for part of a little project I was going to do, but can't do, because it doesn't work. So I guess I'm just gonna have it because it's cute. Because I figured I really only need it to ring the one time for that video. After that, I'm just gonna stick it on a shelf for looks. So, I mean, I guess it's just ahead of the game, serving its purpose of just sitting there for looks for the rest of all eternity. that I get for getting it off eBay and not from probably a more reputable seller, but it was supposedly brand new in box, so I'm just like, why does this not work? I don't understand. And it sold out 3 times in the weeks leading up to my buying it. So I figured it must be good if it keeps selling out. But it is what it is. Given everything going on in my life right now, I could honestly give a shit less about how minor it is of an issue that the alarm on that clock won't work. I may have to settle for just filming it, maybe jiggling it back and forth in my hand, make it look like it's ringing, just put a sound effect of a ringing alarm bell over it. Just, do that, and then carry on with the rest of the little video I was gonna edit together for it, but I don't know. Other than that, I got nothing. I have no freaking clue if there is a way to make that stupid alarm work. So, if you have any clues, let me know. If there's something I should be doing with it that I'm not doing, please tell me. Because I've tried everything. I left it in the on position for days on end just in case maybe I wasn't being patient enough. No, never rang once. Never rang once. I kind of wanted to know how loud it was, so maybe I wanted it to ring twice, once so I could just hear it. So I'd know, before going to film it, how loud it is, so I don't just fall over and then need to redo it because I jumped or something, so... But as it turns out, apparently that's just a moot point because it's not going to do the thing, so... Damn it. Now I kind of wish I had gotten the other one that, in all honesty, I kind of liked it better. It had a really cute Ringo on it. But this one kept selling out, so I figured it must be good. It keeps selling out. Look how popular it is. This must be the one to get. I'm a friggin' idiot. But again, just, doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things right now. And yeah, I'm laughing so I won't start crying again. Because I don't want to start crying again. I have cried enough in the past month to last me probably the next few years of my life. So, anyway, I'm babbling. I apologize for my younger viewers for all the swearing in this one, but again, given circumstances right now, I think you can at least understand where I'm coming from, and why I'm just like, you know what, no, I'm not re-recording this to censor that all out, just screw it, no, I'm leaving it in. So, that will not become the new norm. It's the same channel it's always been. There's a little bit of swearing usually, but not the level of this video, I agree, but this one's just, it's going up as is. I apologize, but it is what it is. So, anyways, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you didn't, don't. I don't really care right now. If you'd like to and you're not already, click subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Kinda wouldn't be surprised if nobody comments on this one, because this video is about as much of a train wreck as my life has been this past month. Especially the past week. Well, not this week, but last week. But anyways, past a couple days, just for the record, my absence was not because of drinking. I was good. My cousin was out here visiting, so I had a very legit reason. I actually had stuff ready to go, but then I didn't have my theme day stuff, so it's still sitting on my iPod ready to go, and I never uploaded it because I'm a tard, so anyway. I'm babbling because it's late at night, so... I'm thinking that one Beatle parody. Why? Why do we have to hurry? Because I talk so slow. No one has a clue what I'm talking about right now. Oh, God. Yeah, so anyways, I'm probably waking up everyone in the house by talking too bad, so I should really shut up. I should go. I need to record the other videos that I'd like to post tonight while I'm at it. So, anyways. Yeah. Feel like commenting? Comment. If you don't feel like commenting, don't comment. It's all good. I'm not holding it against anybody. I know that is not a ploy for attention or for comments. That is literally, if you don't feel like commenting, don't freaking comment. It's cool. Make sure you're following my social media, or don't care right now. I feel like if I do, you're on this channel, although I wouldn't blame you if you don't believe in it right now, but if you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So, anyway, guys, till next time, when hopefully I am a cheerier person in it. Bye-bye.